I look very round today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be filming a Q&A because I thought, why not let you get to know me a bit better. On my Instagram story I put up the little question poll thing that you can do, and I got the people that follow me on Instagram to ask me questions. I will leave my Instagram somewhere on the screen so that if you had any questions you could put them in for like a future video if I do it again, or just so that you can follow my Instagram so that you don't miss any posts, or you can see me on the flip side. I don't know how many questions there are, but you know, we'll see. This might be one of the shortest videos ever, but it's okay. I also just want to say that my auntie is over, well my bua, and she's currently with my mum in the kitchen, so if there's like noise, like we're bashing or whatever, I apologise, they're probably just cooking. Let's get on with the video. My first question is about my school. So it says, will you miss my form tutor? So basically, if you haven't watched my summer week in my life video, basically I mentioned on the Friday that the reason why I'm going into school was because like my form tutor was leaving. Me and my form tutor had like a really good like friendship sort of thing. Like she, ever since year 7, like we've always like got along, and like she's always been like, you know, that safety teacher for me, I guess you could call her. So I'm like really upset that she's leaving. The next question is my favourite food. She put basic, but yeah, it's okay. If you're talking about like you don't call them genres, do you? Favourite type of food, basically. I mean, I might just be tooting my own horn, but like definitely Indian food. Like I love my like my naan breads, my rice. Like I don't even think rice is like fully Indian, but like I just love like the whole curries and everything. I'm obsessed with like paneer, saag, palak paneer, like everything. Like yeah. But my favourite ever food that you could probably give me, oh but I have so many. I have like mashed potato, I really like mac and cheese. I'm known for loving my mac and cheese. Aside from the fact that I'm vegetarian, I'm not that fussy. Like I will eat anything that you put in front of me. And then, okay, my next question. Okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a huge Ariana fan. Let me show you my little Ariana sort of, yeah. For anyone that doesn't know me personally, I'm a huge Ariana fan. And this question says, what is my favourite Ariana song? I have like a few. One of my go-to like safety like songs that I listen to like calm myself down, I guess, Good Night and Go, or Honeymoon Avenue. I just love all of them. Like I feel like out of the albums, my favourite, oh but I don't see, I feel like Dangerous Woman was like a big album for Ariana. Like it completely changed her name, if you get what I mean. That's where like the ponytail era started coming in. I'm trying so hard not to sound like a crazy Ariana fan, because if you know me personally, I don't shut up about her. So I'm trying not to like spit Ariana all over my channel, because people are gonna be like. Next question. Naruto or Sasuke? I don't know what that is. Let's go Google this. I don't really know what these people do, but appearance wise I would go for Naruto, because he doesn't look as intimidating, you know, he looks like he's a nice person. I mean Sasuke I'd probably be terrified of. Oh no, but then am I even pronouncing these names correctly? I'm so sorry if I'm not. I don't even know what this is, but thank you Theo for that question. They're talking about me. Netflix recommendation. I currently need some, so please drop some in the comments below. I will sort out my comments, because I swear in my last video, not in my last video, but the video that I last uploaded, what was it? It was my getting ready for year 10 or something. I was like, and make sure you like comment down below like the this emoji, and then like no one could comment because my comments were turned off. I'm about to start selling Sunset, I think it's called, because it looks quite interesting. I'm also a Stranger Things girl, but I feel like everyone's watched Stranger Things by now. Hold on, let me go find my list. Something Great is a great movie to watch if you're like sad about a significant other. I just watch it, it's a great movie. Indian Matchmaker, I really want to see what this is. Like, I've put it on my list. Family Reunion, oh my gosh, it's such a good show. It's kind of just like a sit-down, not a sit-down, but it's like just like a bit of a comedy. Like, it's a really light-hearted show. I love it. The movie Sextuplets, I'm obsessed with. American Horror Story, of course. Never Have I Ever. Top Boy, if you live in the UK, then like this is up your street. Haunting of Hill House, the next season, the new season is coming out next year and it's called The Haunting of Bly Manor, I think it is. And I'm so excited because Haunting of Hill House is my favourite ever. Next question. Do you think there's aliens? It's such a random question, I know. But okay, so I feel like there has to be something else out there. We can't be the only like things. Because think about how big the galaxies, the world, the universe, like everything is. We can't be the only living things. And there's like proof of like other living things. And to the aliens, we're aliens. Like, think that for a second. So I definitely believe like the Roswell, like me and my best friend from primary school, we were like the little alien, I don't know how to explain it, but like basically, she's still my best friend now, Jagger. I think I mentioned Jagger like loads of times, but basically me and her, we used to be obsessed with like aliens, UFOs and all that stuff, and like we used to like live off of that. I'm not even joking. We'd go to the library and there was like this book about aliens, we'd read it all the time. I could go on for hours about them, but I'm not going to because you'd probably get really bored. I really like this question actually. What are some of your favourite coping mechanisms when it comes to anxiety? I used to have like counselling at my school for about a year or so. Something that always worked for me that I'd use to stop me from getting my panic attack is I would do this thing called like an elephant. Okay, so basically I quite like my animals. Like, animals are so cute, I love them. So my counsellor and I came to the agreement that whenever I get anxious I should think of a herd of elephants, and I need to like sit there thinking like when it comes, you know, in the build up, that sort of thing, like when you see them coming, like is it your herd of elephants? Like, is it something that's making that is it your own issue that's making you anxious, or is it someone else's issue, or is it something to do with something else? And sometimes when you realise that it's someone else's thing that's making you anxious, or like someone else's opinion on you, like those sort of things that are making you anxious, sometimes realising that and reminding yourself that they haven't said anything to you, like they haven't exactly directly been to you like, oh, I don't like the way that you look today or something, then sometimes reminding yourself like it is just your mind can really help, I guess. I also get like hand cramps and like crampy hands, so I pop in my school bag. I have like a little bag full of things, and I normally keep bubble wrap in it to pop during the day in case like I need to pop my hand. Sorry, I'm doing this now because I'm like imagining what I do. Something else that I really like to do is this like square breathing thing. Does that make sense? So like you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, wait for 4 sort of thing, and it's like a square, or is it a triangle? I don't know. It's one of the two. What's your all-time favourite book? One you'd always recommend? Oh, this is such a hard one because I like so many books. So I'm obsessed with the Harry Potter series. I'm a bit of a Potterhead. I also am currently reading it for the 2nd or 3rd time, which I mentioned before, and it's such a good book, but it's like horror and it's definitely a bit more mature, so I feel like not many youngsters would read it. Ooh, Everything. I forgot who the author is. Nicola Yoon. And then there's also Ways to Live Forever, which is basically about a boy that gets cancer for the 2nd time, and most people don't survive the 2nd time, and he's just like checking things off of his bucket list, and it's such a meaningful book. Next question. How do you think you've changed within the past year or so? I feel like it's definitely been a positive change. Not so much within like last year, but about 2-3 years ago I could not walk to town, which is like maybe 10-15 minutes by the like most walk from mine, like where I live, and I used to not be able to walk into my town without having at least like a huge anxiety attack before, like being really anxious about it. and now I can just like walk in like whenever, or I can go shopping on my own, and it's like, that's a big change, and it's like a big thing. I didn't realise that I was able to do that until a couple of days ago, when I was just kind of sat around and I realised, hold on, I used to be so anxious going into town. Like, I remember once me and my cousin went, and I had to sit down because like in like the middle of this park, because I couldn't, I don't know, like there was just something wrong and I just didn't feel right, so I had to sit down because I was getting really worked up. And now I like go there all the time on my own and like go see my auntie in like town, or like I'll go meet my friends, and I literally can do it with my eyes shut now, and it's like so weird. Like, it's so cool to just see how much you can grow. And also with like friendships, I feel like over the past year I've really sorted out my friendships, I guess you could say. My friendships, like, they're a lot more easier to be yourself in and kind of free. I definitely have changed a lot. When you're in a friendship that's a bit controlling, you don't realise how much you change as a person, or how much like you start betraying your own friends and stuff. And now I've like completely realised things that I did in my past, like in the year, like last year and stuff, that I wouldn't even think of doing now. That was such a deep question. Thank you for that. This next question, I love it. The My Little Pony character you relate to most. So, I watch My Little Pony because I'm still a child at heart. Believe me all you want, I don't care. But basically, everyone, when they first meet me, say that I remind them of Cat Valentine from like Victorious Salmon Cat. Okay, I might not seem it now, but when I first meet people in real life, like I can get a bit, I don't know how to explain it, but like Cat basically. And in My Little Pony there's Pinkie Pie, and if you have never watched My Little Pony, Pinkie Pie is like this party crazy sort of pony, and she loves hosting parties. I do too. She's just like such a friendly, bubbly personality, and I feel like that's who I am. And out of my friendship group, so Alice, Kira and Jagger, we all have like a My Little Pony character. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? That is so weird, because in 10 years I'm nearly going to be 15, so I'm 15 next month, well less than a month, and the 5th of September. So I'm going to be like 14, 24, 15, 25. Oh my gosh. I feel like, yeah, I think I would have finished uni by then, because I want to do like medicine and stuff. So that's going to take, I don't know how many years it takes. I'm acting like I know this stuff, but I can kind of see myself being in uni. I really want to go to uni because I just find uni life so interesting. I want to have a dog, maybe, please, I want a dog. Actually, wait, we have a nice, cute little message from Alice. She goes, "You're gorgeous and I love you so much. Have a nice day. Mwah." I love you too, Alice. You're very cute. Okay, so basically, I also got another question the second I stopped filming. So the question said, am I excited, or how am I feeling about going into year 10? And I'm excited, but I'm also extremely nervous at the same time, because obviously like year 10 GCSEs, it's a huge thing, but I'm overall quite excited for it. So yeah. Our last question is from Jagger. She's asked, what do you want to be when you're older? I definitely want to go through like medicine and kind of work. I feel like the brain and psychology is so cool, like the way that our brain works. Like right now, the fact that I'm speaking to you, like, I find that so cool, like the little neuro things and all that. Like, I think they're really interesting and like intriguing to learn about. So I feel like I would go down like the sort of medicine and then like brainy stuff. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Now I hope you got to know me a little bit more. And oh my gosh, I just want to say thank you so much for like getting 887 views on one of my videos. That is so shocking. Like, I literally saw it last night and screamed. It was on my video about, my fun things to do this summer, and I got 875 views. It's honestly insane. Like, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video and for just being amazing. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Comment down below the truth emoji, because why not, if you're still watching at this point. and hit that subscribe button if you want to, because that would really help me out, and I will see you very soon with another video.